Hello everyone. Today we are going to be looking at polyatomic ions. So in your Edmodo, find the post that says polyatomic ions. We have the link for the reading. We have the practice questions. And we have my email that you can send your answers to. So polyatomic ions are kind of tricky. So I'm going to try and go through this slow enough so that it actually makes sense. So a polyatomic ion is going to be an ion that is made up of more than one atom. So we've already learned about monatomic ions, ones that are made up of one atom. So polyatomic, many atoms, means that it is made up of more than one atom. So a few examples: ammonium ion has 1 nitrogen, 4 hydrogens, and it makes this ion with the +1 charge. The carbonate ion has 1 carbon, 3 oxygens, and has the -2 charge. Okay, so it looks like this. So there are some models here of what they would look like. I will let you look at those on your own time. And there is a table with all the polyatomic ions. I'm not going to expect you to memorize these, but when you do your problems, you can have this table handy. It's going to make a world of difference. So a little bit about the naming. So a majority of the polyatomic ions, you're going to notice they're anions. They're negatively charged. A lot of them end in the ate or ite suffix. So there are multiple anions that will consist of the same 2 elements. So in the case of nitrate and nitrite, they're both made of nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, so how we tell which ion we're dealing with is the number of oxygen atoms. So these ones that have oxygens, these are called oxoanions. All right. When there are 2 oxoanions for a particular element, so let's say nitrogen, the one with the greater number of oxygen atoms gets the suffix ate. So this one has 3 oxygens. It is going to be nitrate. The one with fewer oxygens is going to get the ite suffix. So this one only has 2 oxygens, so it is going to be nitrite. So there's a different case when we have 4 oxoanions. It's going to be a little different because you have one with the most and one with the least, but then you have in-betweens. So it's a little bit different of a case. The ion with 1 more oxygen atom than the ate ion. So first of all, we name the chlorite and the chlorate. And then if it has 1 more oxygen atom than the ate ion, it is going to have the per prefix. And then the one with 1 fewer oxygen than the ite ion is going to be given the hypo prefix, so hypochlorite. So hopefully that makes sense. Make sure you finish your questions and turn them in to me.